Hi guys, in today's video I thought I would rank the modern Doctor Who's from Christopher Eccleston to Ncuti Gatwa. Yeah, from Northerners to old Scottish men, from bow tie wearing maniacs to a woman. Moving on swiftly from that terrible joke, at number 7th we have this is just my opinion. Feel free to put your opinion down below, but you won't. Number 7, we've got Ncuti Gatwa as the 15th Doctor. Ncuti Gatwa is the most recent face of the Doctor, but he doesn't really have any standout episodes, I'm sorry to say. And his regeneration was extremely rushed. He's too emotional at points he doesn't need to be, but his episodes have been below par, with only a few okay episodes. Also, the idea of the sing-songs sort of ruined Doctor Who and changed the tone of the show completely, which is surprising, as it's written by a former fan fable writer, Russell T Davies. So yeah, I don't really like him. Hopefully Billy Budd will be better. Number 6 is Jodie Whittaker. At number 6 we have the 13th Doctor, played by Jodie Whittaker, the first woman in the role as the Doctor. A landmark moment for the show. Unfortunately, her era is often remembered more confusing storylines and retcons like the Timeless Child. She ruins the show and destroys the long-time fans' enjoyment. Despite shaky writing, I'd say Jodie Whittaker's one good thing about her master. I forget the actor's name, but he's brilliant in it. Is it controversial to say better than John Sims? Or at least on par with John Sims as a master? Yep. And that's the only reason that I'm also rating the era as well as the Doctor. At number 5, we got David Tennant as the 14th Doctor, which is technically a Doctor because he regenerated. At number 5, we got the 14th Doctor. Tennant's portrayal brought a surge of nostalgia and charm, rekindling the magic of his early years. However, his return is limited to 3 specials, so that's why it's not high up on the list, with approximately being an hour long between November and December 2023. All these episodes do show David Tennant's charisma and charm with the 10th Doctor. There's just so much little room of complex storytelling or character development. The specials were well received with performance and visual, but many fans felt that they lacked substance and emotional depth for a full season, leaving them more wanted. I would rank him higher if he had more episodes. Number 4, Peter Capaldi. Now we're getting onto the good Doctors here. It was really hard deciding between 4th or 3rd for the next 2 because they could go interchangeably. And he's morally complex. He's a brilliant Doctor. In this 2-part of the Zygon invasion, his brilliant monologue. You think this is a war? When you fire that first bullet, no matter how right you feel, you have no idea who's gonna die, who's gonna scream and burn. Ooh, I thought in a bigger war than you could ever imagine. I did worse thing than you could ever believe. And when I close my eyes, I hear more screams than I could ever come to count. It literally sends shivers down your spine. In my personal opinion, the tenure as a Doctor is extremely underrated. Another example of his brilliance is the episode Heaven Sent, where he's basically the only actor in it. Not basically, he is the only actor in it. It's just the Doctor, and he does the episode Solar. The basic plot, if you don't know, is stuck in a castle, and we live in the same 7,000-year loop of grief and endurance. Overall, Peter Capaldi's Doctor is somewhat would consider the last Doctor, and really, I agree, the last proper good Doctor. Number 3, if this could have gone third or fourth, we got Christopher Eccleston as the 9th Doctor. Absolutely fantastic. In 2005, Doctor Who was brought back by Russell T Davies, Christopher Eccleston and Billy Piper. And they needed a new Doctor to engage a new younger audience, but also keep the old fans happy. With just one season, you'd think the 9th Doctor would make a huge impact, but he did. His Doctor is suffering heavily after the Time War, and is cold yet compassionate. Episodes like Dalek and The Parting of the Way show Christopher Eccleston's acting prowess. The 9th Doctor brought back Doctor Who for a new generation and did it fantastically. For a while, he was my favourite Doctor. It was my favourite Doctor when I started watching the show at 8 years old. Overall, the 9th Doctor is probably the only reason Doctor Who is on our screens right now, today. So, final 2 Doctors. Who will be at number 2 and who will be at number 1? This is my opinion. Don't attack me in the comments, but no one will watch this video, so no one will. Number 2 and number 1 are extremely close, but personally I think number 1 is a slightly better Doctor than the 10th Doctor. David Tennant brought a mix of comedy and heartbreak to the Doctor. He made the Doctor human, yet so alien still. His era is filled with brilliant episodes like Blink, The Girl in the Fireplace, Water on Mars, A Human Nature, End of Time, Sound of Drums, literally, the one with Davos. And it's in 2-part at End of Time, just an emotional speech. It's not like I'm innocent. I've taken lives, I got worse, I got clever, manipulated people into taking their own. Sometimes I think a Time Lord too long. His emotion and delivery of the line is one of my favourite quotes in the entirety of the show Doctor Who. And I'm slightly regretting him putting it in number 2, but I've stuck with my decision. He's a brilliant Doctor with chemistry, where his companions Rose Tyler, Martha Jones and Donna Noble, but also Wilfred Mott, my goat. Personally, I think Donna is a top 2 companion, maybe even the best. It seems like I'm slightly disagreeing with my current ranking, but what can you do? Before we get to number 1, which is obvious, I'm going to put an honourable mention. Honourable mention of Doctors who are sort of Doctors, like John Hurt, Paul McGann. I know Paul McGann was a Doctor, but he was in the Night of the Doctor. Joe Martin's Fugitive Doctor, Tom Baker as the creator and the Medical Doctor. Out of those 3, John Hurt was my favourite one. And in number 1 is the GOAT, in my opinion, of Doctor Who, Matt Smith. In number 1, the Doctor I grew up watching, and I'm probably letting nostalgia take the better of me, but I think the 11th Doctor is the best Doctor. His first episode, the 11th Hour, is considered the best episode ever for the first Doctor. His whimsical portrayal of the Doctor as being sort of a fairy tale is brilliant. Matt Smith's iconic Sotar is something which still gets referenced today in the Doctor Who. His 11th Doctor chemistry with Rory Williams and Amy Pond is electric, and personally, they're my favourite TARDIS crew. His standout episodes would be The Time of the Doctor, The Impossible Astronaut, The Day of the Doctor, The Time of the Doctor. Loads. Pandora Opens, the Wuthering Wedding of their song. The introduction of the silence is a terrifying concept for a villain, for once you look away, you forget them forever. His blend of fun and emotions. His last words are acted so well. It's perfect for a doctor. His lines, we all change for lives when you think about it. We're all different people throughout our lives. That's okay, you got to keep on moving. So as long as you remember the people you always used to be. And he takes this photo. I will always remember when the doctor was me. Sounds like Peter Capaldi. And I will always remember. Final line. I will always remember when the doctor was me is such a good line. Doctor Who fans will never forget Matt Smith as the Doctor. Anyway, I hope you like my ranking today. This is notes I got it off. Yep. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. And enjoy the rest of your day, night, or go to bed if it's past midnight. Bad for you. And this is on autoplay if you're trying to fall asleep. Good night.